last part of Minds Beneath Us. Our mission so far is going well. We were able to successfully infiltrate the consultation site, had a nice little conversation with a lady and a guy, in which case the lady was especially rude, and the guy was so busy praising us in every single conversation that we didn't really have a chance to get any sort of useful information. Is it a good sign? Probably not, but hey, let's not worry about that for now. After all, we have a much, much bigger problem ahead. Do you see this guy? Yeah, apparently the CEO is already after us. Not after us specifically, it's because of Justin. But he's been poking around, seeing our reactions, considering that he probably remembers us from our last interaction with friends. Yeah, I don't like that guy. But enough with him for now. After all, we have much more important things to worry about. We've gotten one step closer of shutting down the facility. Even though it seems like Wayne is not really that keen about it. And that is where I left you guys off. Sorry for taking up more of your time. That's nothing. I need you to get Katie on our side. We need her help. And why is that? To make a report as compelling as it can be, I need data from the screening division. Of course, Wayne wouldn't really give me anything. Now I need someone within screening to get what I need. You're asking her to portray her colleagues there. That is one way of putting it. Although I would rather not see it that way. We're working towards the greater good here. This is above loyalty and betrayal. I need screening data for the aftermath plan. As part of the closure procedure, we need to run rec choosers in waves ahead of the contract terms. To plan for their compensation and medical assistance, we need crucial data from screening. This section is critical if we want the directors to actually buy our report. So they have the precise cost of the projects, right? They will want to see a figure that is not too high. I need to make a plan that ensures choosers benefits without sending the overall cost through the roof. But won't the choosers fight us for as much payout as possible? Oh yeah, they certainly will. This will be a tough challenge. We will need to complete data on personal profile, contract terms, pre-rec physical metrics, and so on and so forth. Katie once told me that she managed the screening database. That means that she has access to pretty much everything on their end. Now I need you to convince her to work with us. I see. Okay. The aftermath plan will make our report more convincing. But that's not the fundamental goal here. The bottom line is that we must ensure that every chooser is treated properly and fairly. Can I leave this to you? Yeah, you can count on me. Thank you. I didn't expect you to agree so easily, though. Wait, you thought that I would refuse? I was expecting a question at least. Any question before you go? Yeah, is it really okay to ask Katie to betray her team? This is above loyalty and betrayal. But it is still betrayal. Let me recite. I don't see it that way. Of course, everyone is entitled of their own judgment. Automatically, it still depends on Katie. I'm hoping to convince her with reasons. Just provide her with the whole background and tell her that I respect her decisions. Her own decisions, huh? Yes. This part is critical. Don't forget that. It's Katie's choice. Katie is sensitive. The last thing I want is to coerce her into cooperation with peer pressure. I'm just counting on you. Any other question? Do you really think that Silencio couldn't be fixed? I guess there is hope, although that would require an impossibly large budget that they, or rather we, would never get. But what if we ask the director for it? He has no reason to approve. All that the director cares about is the balancing sheet. Fixing Silencio requires investment that will never see any real return. It doesn't make any sense from his perspective, at least. Alright. Katie should be in the screening office. Maybe take her to somewhere with more privacy first. Oh, also, it's not that urgent. Feel free to take your time. Let me know when it is done, though. Of course. I will probably go there right away, unless somebody else has something to us to do, right? Like they usually do. Wayne! Ah, I knew it. You knew that I would probably become here, right? Absolutely. We're both friends, right? Also, it seems like he has finally calmed down a little. That's good. Although the spirits seem to be even lower than before. Wayne? Goodbye. Wait! I want to talk to you! How are you currently feeling? Not good. Can I help you with anything? What do you plan to do next? Are you just going to give up? You know the consequences of what Justin is doing, don't you? Well, it kinda depends on your perspective. Right? Yeah, it kinda depends on your perspective. And you make it sound as if it is up to debate. If you think about it with some empathy, this is an absolutely terrible idea. You're brainwashed by ops. Like, in a day. I've had enough. Oh no, he's getting angry again. Listen, I have a solution to keep the cellar running without killing the people. And what is it? The specifics don't really matter anymore. I proposed it to Justin many times by now, but he just wouldn't take it serious. Never mind. I'm giving up. I should have taken his approach. To hell with this whole corporation. Just wrestle for control at all costs. Make things a lot easier. Now I'm seriously thinking about how to ruin this deal between Justin and his director. This would just make the whole thing worse. Probably. But at least I could save this farm. As long as the farm is there, I will have a second chance. Since that didn't work, I guess I'm just going to try the opposite. Be irritating, be selfish, just a jerk. Maybe I should just give Justin another chance. Enough, Jason. I'm done with him. But would you at least consider the possibility? I mean, you're the good guy here, right? Maybe in the future, but not now. I can't see the truth. No matter what I do, Silencio can't be saved. Fucking great. Bye. Goodbye. It's totally beaten up. But really, he can't do a thing about it. Maybe we can talk to him again. Where did he run off to? Wayne! Wayne, it's not too late! You still have a chance to talk it out! It's never too late to make amends with your friends! Wayne! Wayne, you don't want to do this! I'm telling you, if you force the whole thing to keep running like this, it's just going to get worse for the juicers. They're literally falling from the ceiling! They're literally dying! They have radioactive sickness because the protective layer is no longer working properly! And they haven't even mentioned that yet! They haven't even mentioned that! Wait! Oh, man, I don't like this! I don't like this! And now I have to have a heart-to-heart with Katie and convince her to get us access to our data. Oh, Jason. No, Jason, was it? Sorry, I was just in QQ mode just now. No worries, I guess Jason's a good name, right? Yeah. Oh, he looks a bit grim. Or rather she. Did, Justin send you? Do you know that? I guessed. Shall we just find a quiet corner then? Yeah. Let's just go to the break room. Huh? Oh, Jester! What are you doing over here? Oh, you know, nothing much. Just checking on you guys. Huh? Let's go, Jason. I don't want to worry, QQ. Not right now. Wayne is already really down. And I don't want Katie to betray the screening team if I can help it. Maybe how can I get them on my side? There has to be a way how I can allow both sides to see each other eye to eye. There has to be a way. I don't want to manipulate the other into following something that they don't agree with. God! There has to be a middle ground. Somewhere. Anyways, this is probably a good place. She looks all tensed up. So, how are you feeling? Oh, me? I guess I'm feeling alright. Let me guess. Justin wants me to give him screening data, doesn't he? How do you know that? Well, he mentioned it once, that if one day he's in a position to shut down Silencio, that he would need data from screening. So he said he asked you for it? Or rather, what would you make of it? Yeah, I'm not so sure about that yet. I don't think I should just give him the data. The morale is already horribly low in the office right now, and if I do that, well... Do what? QQ? I knew it! I knew it! What's up, Katie? You look like you're about to cry. What did you say to her, Jason? Well... He's confronting, you know. I can't tell him the truth. Well... But if I'm open about this... she would never be able to get the data. At all. That would completely lock that up. But if I start hiding things now, he will probably no longer trust me. I want to find the middle ground. I need to play with open cards here, wouldn't I? Okay. This is gonna be risky. I know, Jason, that you don't want to tell him the truth. But I'm going to make a bet here. I'm going to trust in QQ. QQ has never failed me until now. Please. We need to find a middle ground in this. I was just about to ask her about screening data. You what? Why would Katie help Ops? What do you want this data for? Well, once the farm closure is in motion, we need to complete data of all juicers to handle all of their contracts. Compensation for termination the contracts early? Yes. So what do you think? I mean, it's the best terms for the juicers, right? If we don't have those datas, they're probably all getting ripped off. And that would be horrible. Horrible for all of them. I think they should just go fuck themselves. Yeah. That was a reaction that I expected. But that would make everyone's life hard, right? Great freaking idea. You people deserve some hard life as well. You made our life hard enough. It's about time that you return the favor. QQ? Jason, I can't believe that you're I'm not forcing anything! Yeah, I didn't force her at all. I was just talking about it. I'm not even trying to hide it. You know how she idolized Justin's. What you did is essentially forcing her to backstab us. You know damn well what you're doing. You're just using her. I don't see it in that way. I'm not using her. And besides, I'm respecting her decision. After you mess up her head, huh? QQ? Please, QQ. Jason is not trying to use me, he's just... Stand aside and calm down for a while, Katie. He's a... I'm a what? No. Let's just Katie speak, alright? It's her decision. It's her decision, QQ. No, I'll say it out loud for her. You are Quentin Q. Let me speak. There you go. Never thought Katie had so much force in her voice. I know you want to help me, but I don't want this. I need your opinion to help me make a decision. Don't make it for me. That's true. Oh, sorry. Huh? What are you sorry for? I guess I was too loud here. Don't you worry about that. I should probably apologize. I didn't mean to. I know, you were blinded by anger. Oh god, where's this even going? Jason. I can't just hand the data over to Justin. Not without Wayne's approval. Yeah, I get that. How about we just go and ask him then? With open cards. He would never agree. What else do you expect? You know that if I hand over the data without approval, it would be essentially backstabbing the entirety of the screening team. I guess you're right in that. Good. She's adamant. There's one reason why I even considered doing this. I want Justin's promise to protect the screening team's interest. Ha! That snob would never agree. And what are those interests? That we will have new jobs once Silencio is shut down. We all know farm closure is not inevitable. Moral is devastated. So I'm thinking, if we can stop it, maybe we can make the most out of it. Did Justin ever talk about that? Actually, he did. He was actually planning to transfer the whole screen, well, not all of the screening guys, but most of them to a new division. That could help the screening team. Maybe we can even increase the size a bit further, that all of you can be transferred, right? Maybe. Right? Yeah. He did say that he would keep a part of the screening team. But if I say a part of it, that means some of them will fall off. I will just say that he tries his best to make some arrangement for the screening team. He has some plans. And how exactly? He's going to find openings in other vision farms. Right! Not only is he going to create a new team, he's also going to try to find new spots in the other farms. Really? Why should we believe him? And now you're being unreasonable hostile, QQ. And besides, I believe that he means it. You're either lying with a straight face, or incredibly stupid. QQ! Stop it already! Alright, Jason. Now that Justin has a plan for the screening team, I guess I will give him the data. But he also said that he may not be able to get a job for everyone. Right? I should mention that. Understand. Of course, it can't be that perfect, right? Katie, don't tell me that you're serious now! Feel free to tell Wayne. I will tell him myself. after I handed over the data. But why? Farm closure is inevitable. The best that we can do now is minimize the damage, for everyone's sake. Duking it out with ops now will only make things worse for everyone. Right? Think about it, QQ. I see. I know what you mean. I wasn't thinking straight. I guess you're right. If we fight ops to the end, contributors will also take the damage. Now, go and apologize to Jason. He did absolutely nothing wrong. No, there's no need for that. I'm sorry. He forced himself to say. He didn't mean it. But I guess I understand. Yeah, that doesn't count. She catched. Oh no! You didn't mean it at all. What else do you want? A genuine apology. I just can't. I thought you said we were friends, right? I want to see you as a friend, but somehow I just can't. Why is this happening? First Jason, then Katie. Why are you all siding with ops? Maybe it's because I never choose a side. Maybe you're just stuffing me to one, because that's easier for you to stomach. You choose to work for ops there. That is clearly a side. There are different sides within ops. Choosing to work for them doesn't mean that I agree with everything that they say. Exactly. That doesn't mean anything. Maybe not everything. You agreed with them on farm closure, and that is what really counts. From the very beginning, they've been telling us over and over again that shutting down Silencio is the only solution. We kept telling them about the consequences, but they just wouldn't ever listen. Plus, is it really the only solution? Can't we just give the seller a complete fix and keep the farm running that way? Well, that would require an impossible figure of funding. I don't think that would be reachable. Impossible for him? Maybe someone else can get the money. And who? Like Wayne! Yeah, maybe he can do it. How? How? How could he possibly get all of that money? Didn't you guys say that he was struggling to get the money for the juicers? All of you guys were pitching in. That is not even nearly enough. Don't just write Wayne off. He's been working on it for ages. He knows ops need funding to fix the cellar, but Justin just wouldn't talk to him. They never talked about it? As far as I know, Justin actively refused to talk. Every time Wayne comes up with a potential solution, he just turns it down without even listening. I know that you think that I'm biased, but even you two must admit that Justin is as stubborn as a mule. Yeah, I guess he is sometimes. Trust me, he's the one who refused to talk. Well, I guess you're right about Justin there. And at this stage, it's already too late. Is it? I mean, we're currently writing the report. It is still possible to change it, right? And besides, I can't just deal with how fast things are happening around here. We tried so hard to make Silencio better, but everything seems to fail. No, I just can't accept reality as it is. I know that you've done nothing wrong, Jason, and I'm sorry, but it's nothing. There's no need to be sorry about it. Is this really the end of it? The end of what? Silencio. We really can't do anything about it? Yes. It's the only way to stop the damage caused by the cellar. By kicking 10 and thousands of them out without a job? By sending all those contributors back home? Well, I agree that it stinks, but we don't have any other option. And besides, we will pay all of them, right? But not as much as finishing the contracted terms. Most likely. It is the necessary evil, though. Justin would say that, at least. He did in fact say that. Easier said than done. Maybe you're right. He doesn't. No, wait, no. He is caring about them. And I should probably mention this. Right now, he's under a mountain of pressure and responsibilities. He was actually willing to handle the whole report on his own. He was ready for that. You guys don't even understand that. Maybe that's the reason why he refused to listen, because he doesn't want to share the burden with anybody else. But the necessary evil is still evil. Acknowledging it means that he is aware of what he does. And some of it is bad. He knew that people will hate him for it, but still went forward with it. It's not that he doesn't care. He weighs all the possibilities and decision to choose the lesser of the two evils. He's not proud of this decision. That's true. If both of you believe that he's a good guy, then suit yourself. QQ. I don't know him, alright? Don't force me to fall in love with that guy. I guess you're right. Now I believe that he's not a selfish snob anymore, because you two told me that he's not. I just have to believe in you. But even if I do believe Justin Wu is a living god, I still say that farm closure is a bad idea. You have a point with that. I can see your point, I can see your side, considering all the people are constantly swarming the farm in order to get a spot. Some of them are really desperate, some of them really need this contract. Without us, there's just one less spot where they can possibly apply. Oh man. QQ, I'm off to get my soda. 3 of them. Need at least 3 for this shitty day. There he goes. Oh yeah. I guess he didn't take the message really well. Yeah. And I think the others in screening will probably only get worse. Right? Yes. Sometimes I think he's unreasonable too. So are you really going to hand over the data to Justin? Are you sure about that? There's no turning back from this. We still have the option to ask Wayne first. I will send the data to Justin. That will complete your mission. But do you have no regrets? No. You may go now, Jason. And what about you? I just want to stay for a while. Is something wrong? Jason, I don't think Justin is a bad guy. Yeah, me neither. But sometimes, he just ends up hurting people really bad. He always talks about being reasonable, respecting your opinions. And at the end of the day, he just doesn't really care. If you know him well enough, you would know his brain is wired that way. But still, being treated like that just doesn't feel good. Like how you feel right now? Yeah. He knows me too well, knows that I would choose to help him, making myself a public enemy. He knows that I would give him the data, even before you even asked. And how would you like him to handle it? That question caught her by surprise. I wish he could just say that he's sorry. Sorry for putting me in such a difficult situation. Then I would tell him, it's alright, you're only doing the right thing. It's not your fault. And that's about it. Sounds almost like she's apologizing to herself here. Do what has to be done, and break things if it can't be helped. I guess that is what Justin is thinking this whole time. That is why I never applied to transfer to Ops. Everyone at screening is nice. We all care for each other. It's a heartwarming place, because Wayne is a heartwarming leader. I can imagine how sad Wayne must be right now. He has been trying so hard to make Justin listen for once. C'est la vie, I guess. Bad things happened. Sorry for boring you out. No, it's not. It's not boring at all. I'm glad that you shared. Thank you. You're a nice guy. You know that? Screening is a better fit for you, really. Now it's too late to win your over, though. The farm itself will be gone soon. Oh yeah. And with that off of my mind, I'm feeling a bit better now. Although, a bit more alone time wouldn't really hurt. I will go back to the office later. Yeah. See you soon, Jason. Goodbye. Hey, Katie, do you think Wayne is going to be okay? Huh? Wayne? Oh, well, he's equally part angry and sad. We don't really know how to make him feel any better. He just left, said that he needed a break. Are you worried about him? Yes, a lot actually. A lot! I see. I know it's not specifically anyone's fault, but this is truly a shame. I can't really do anything about it though. Just leave it be. Goodbye, Jason. Yeah, bye. If he is taking a break, then where exactly could he go? Maybe I still have a chance to talk to him. The last time we had a meeting, he went to the rooftop. Maybe he is at the rooftop. Huh.
Jay, how are you doing? Any updates while I was gone?
Yeah, I had a lot of stressful talks, actually.
Wow. Will any of it affect your operation?
Well, you didn't even ask about my feelings there, Francis.
Don't be sad there. You're a good boy after all. I left for a while. 23 asked me to do some preparations.
Which type of preparations?
Well, turning on a few devices here and there. Hold on, Justin Wu from Ops is currently calling you. Let me patch him in. Let's see. Oh, Jason, how's it going?
Well, Katie has agreed to help, at least.
Great. I'll wait for a data then. Well done. You've helped me a lot. Is there anything that I should know? I'll work on the report if it not.
Are you aware that you're just using Katie?
What do you mean?
You do know that you kinda ended up forcing a request that she couldn't actually possibly refuse upon herself, right?
Well, I did ask for her consent, right? She could have said no if she wanted to.
Still, you just put her in a very difficult position. You put her into the position of a traitor, Justin.
She has to act against the collective will of her colleagues, yes, but...
That is still being a backstabbing traitor, Justin! She had to choose to betray them.
Let me remind you again, that kinda depends on your perspective.
Justin, from her perspective, this is just betrayal. You know that!
Alright, I'll accept that. Still, she made her own decision, and I shall not be responsible for that.
Didn't say that you're responsible, you're right. I don't think this has anything to do about who is responsible right now. You should think what you put her through. The heartbreak. The betrayal. You know?
It's not? Okay, now you're losing me here. I don't know how it could have been done in any better way.
Well, you could say sorry to Katie at least for putting her on the spot, right? A little sorry is all that she's asking right now. A little comfort, you know?
I don't understand. How would that even matter?
Well, it matters for her! So that she knows that you care about her feeling and that you're not just using her. It would make her feel better.
I never wanted to use... I see. Thank you for pointing it out. I guess I haven't realized. Empathy isn't really my strong suit. I will contact her. That much, I promise.
I guess now he's a little bit disappointed in himself.
Jason, I have tried my utmost best to handle the situation.
Maybe you could have done more. Maybe talk to Wayne. Apparently Wayne has been trying to find a solution as well. And he has been trying to reach out to you. But it seems like you've pushed him to a point where he's starting to give up on everything! Everything, Justin! Everything! I know that you don't mean it! I know that you probably just don't understand all of this stuff! But if somebody tries to reach out, you should just listen! I know that you're busy, but you should listen at least! Maybe.
Anything else that I should know?
No. Not really. I mean, I would like to tell you about Wayne, but I can't.
Okay. Once I receive Katie's data, I will need time to analyze it. Oh, and I've made an appointment with the CEO. We're meeting up in the entry's lobby. There's quite some time before the meeting, but I guess you can just wait for me there. And that's it for now. See you later.
He just hung up. Okay.
Wow, Jay! Since when did you become a master therapist?
I don't know, Francis! Because I have to do it a lot around here! I live and learn.
I see that you've changed a lot over the course of just a few days. Oh! You did say that there's some time between this meeting, right?
Yeah, and it sounds like it.
I see. I guess I'm checking your schedule really quickly, in case that there's any conflicts with the contract signing. So far, everything seems to be fine. No worries. Now you have some free time. If there's nothing else to do, go wait for Yang on the first floor.
I need to search for Wayne! Where's my boy? Where's my boy? There's still time to save this! There's still time to save this! Where's Wayne? Oh! QQ! What are you doing here? Is Wayne here? Oh, it's you. What are you doing? I'm currently looking for Wayne. I knew it. I don't think that he wants to talk to anyone, though. I know, but still. Are you sure? Honestly, I think he really needs some time alone now. I have to see him, please. We need to talk it out. There's still a little bit of time before the meeting. They can still meet and talk about it. You know what? I kind of want to have a talk with him too. I know that I'm not in the right mood though, but forcing a conversation right now would only make things even worse. Thank you for solving my problem, though. He's outside. Go find him if you really think that this is a good idea. Anyways, Chester. Yeah? If you can make the situation better, then please, don't make it any worse. I try. Yeah. Bye. See? Kyokyo is a good person! Even if he's angry at us, even if things go between us, he's still looking out for each other. He's looking out for his whole team. That's why he followed me to the toilet before, when I was, rushing to the hospital. Hey there, Wayne. Jason. I guess you managed to find me. It actually took a lot to find you. I went all the way down to the shuttle base. Well, I guess it's because I didn't want it to be found. Although, now that you found me, let's talk. Come over here. Yeah. Oh man. I can't see his face from this angle. Don't worry. I've already calmed down. The breeze up here helps me a lot to clear my heart. And head, I mean. I'm not angry anymore. I'm just tired. I guess I must apologize. Back then, when I saw you in the corridor, I was just not nice. I'm really sorry about that. I mean it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Thank you. What do you think I should do, Jason? I'm so lost. Don't you have any plans? Take the day off? Yeah, don't you have any plans? Wanna share something with me? I said that I'm so lost. You won't make a good therapy partner here, Jason. Somehow, I just can't stop. This defeat is occupying my whole mind. How did I end up like this? I mean, I've had a plan all along. In my plan, we can fix the cellar, and there's no need to shut down Silencio. And why didn't you put that plan into practice? Because I need the full support of Ops. You know what? We don't need to fix the entire cellar. Since the objective is just to make the cellar safe, better planning and rotation would just do the trick, right? The cellar is not running at its full capacity, meaning we can just move wrecks around, right? Move all the contributors out of the most damaged zones, then bring local systems offline for repair and maintenance. Naturally, that would reduce the lens's efficiency, not by much, but enough to leave a visible dent on the annual profit. We just need to talk to the leadership into accepting it for a while. That way, we could just make everyone happy. And why would they accept it when there's a visible drop in profit? Yeah, they only care about their profit. I guess they care more about that than just profit. When we talk about leadership, we're talking about the board of directors. The board, in turn, means a group of people. Do you think there's a different faction within the board? Exactly. We know at least one director is backing up Justin, right? Meanwhile, there should be also directors on our side. But isn't Silencio suffering a sustained loss of profit? Truth, but Vision as a corporation wants more than just money. For example, political power, right? As a flop farm, Silencio is pretty much doomed, outdated technology, and really low in efficiency. But on the other hand, it's huge, the largest of all the flop farms under Vision. If we see it as a welfare facility, it could hold a considerable portion of unemployed population. You think the directors are interested in doing welfare? Well, not charity in itself. Think about what we can gain from the charity business. Vision's growth has hit a bottleneck. To go any further than that, we will need favorable policy from the government. Now you see it, right? At this particular stage, Vision needs political influence more than anything else. By keeping Silencio running, we show the government that we can help them curb the unemployment mark. Then we'll talk about public relationships, about votes, about real power. And then the government will be very grateful if Vision could help them. And they owe them a favor, right? That would be more beneficial than money itself. Yes. And better still, for Vision, the cost isn't even that high. Silencio is not exactly a moneymaker, but self-sufficiency isn't really a problem here. Here comes the important part. Justin keeps complaining about the budget, right? If they lower the expectations from making a profit to breaking even, gaining the necessary budget from the board wouldn't really be that hard. So I guess you believe this has a chance? A very good chance. I can't disclose too much. Let's just say that I have solid proof. There's a pro-Silencio faction in the board, and they have pulled strings in this farm too. All they need is an agent to make things happen, and I can be that agent. He's quite confident. I guess his plan really has a chance. Well, I guess maybe then you need to go into actions now, huh? Yeah. I need Justin's support to convince the board though. I can't really do that on my own. Especially when I don't even know which specific director are on our side. It's all irrelevant now. Justin has won. We are out of time. It feels great to share my secret plan with someone at least. Now I feel that I'm not entirely worthless. You should go now, Jason. I could use a bit more alone time. I'm glad that you choose up over screening though. Wouldn't want to see you lose the job just when you're about to get it, right? See you later. Wayne, you need to. No, you must take over with Justin. One last time. Yeah, there is still chance. There is still a chance to talk it out. We still have time before the meeting. I know that we still have time before the meeting. The meeting hasn't happened yet. And you could still put that stuff in your report. Oh, hell no. I've had enough of him. Really. I'm so tired of it. You have no idea how much willpower it takes to just stay around him. He's so self-righteous, arrogant bastard with a toxic aura. Plus, why would he even listen to me when he's winning both the battle and the war? Well, do you know that Justin is currently under enormous pressure? He doesn't really enjoy his victory at all. Do you know that? My question stands. Why would he even listen to me? Well, maybe because if there's a better alternative, he might seriously consider it. After all, he only picks this option because it's the lesser of the evil, right? And why is that? He's been talking about pressure all the time. What's new now, huh? Well, now he's facing the real consequences of farm closure. And that for the first time. Right? He's wrestling with himself. Come on, Wayne. You must make him see the alternative. Yet you still have you still have a chance to save this whole thing. It's not too late. If you can actually find a solution for the seller and save the people, that would be the best alternative. It's better for everyone, and then we don't even need to ditch 1/3 of the screening team, right? Everyone would be safe. I see that you're right. I guess I must see Justin. This is my responsibility as a division lead. I can't give up. As long as there's still a slim chance. Hopefully this time it will be different. Thank you, Jason. If I do give up now, I guess I'll hate myself until the day I die. Again, thank you. Save your breath! Go running! Go find him! It's a long walk to the mobs team! I'm calling him for an emergency meeting. Right now. Right now? Well, he is meeting with the director representative and Mr. Yang, right? We are very, very close to the point of no return. It's now or never. True. Honestly, I'm not really counting on it. This could end up exactly like every single other time. But I promise to give it my best shot. Don't worry. This time, it will probably work. After all, I gave him some prep talk with Katie. Maybe he learns some empathy and starts to listen to others. Maybe. Hopefully. Surely! It's gonna be fine, Wayne! Yeah, surely. Let's go, Jason. To our last chance. Come on, Justin! I've had your back the entire time! Let's see this through! We're going to get a good ending here! Are we going back to the constellation room?
Wait, Shay. Before you go in, hear me out. A bit of advice from personal experience. Justin and Wayne are smart guys. They both believe that they have the ideal solution. However, given everything that happened, they are both very biased.
So what should I do?
Approaching Wayne, I suppose that you might want to remind him of reality. He's an idealist, so keep him on his toes. Being an idealist, sometimes he focuses on what could happen instead of what will happen. Without knowing, he would retort to cherry picks in order to build his case. In several cases, he could switch to the dial mode instead, wishing so hard for something that he disregards anything that could suggest otherwise. This happens a lot to people who believe they're doing the right thing. The good guy never die, or at least that is what they believe, as told over and over again in stories and movies, right?
So, I kind of dig with him on that.
Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, you might want to remind Wayne of this reality that we're currently facing. Okay, that's all that I want to say. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're welcome.